Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunburned Albino. Orders all the bug type Pokemon into a tier list. I know, but also, I'm gonna do it for literally every single type, and you can't stop me. There's nothing you can say that would prevent me from doing this. I would have recorded this in just window capture, and then I could have cropped out all the ads and stuff instead of doing display, but then it would just give me a black screen, and I don't know what that's about. Without further ado, we're going to do some bug type action. I'm thinking I'm just doing the evolutions, but, and I really wish that, the icons were, the actual Pokemon, as they would look in the anime. Or, dude, no one wants to see that chick. Alright, let's just keep it going and start it as well. So, we got S, A, B, C, D, F. Who would go into the F tier for bug? We start with the worst. We still sort of start with the worst, work our way to best. It would still work. Let's see, F tier. I'm thinking let's see. I mean, Fortress is pretty bad. Ariados is actually not that bad. I kind of like him. You know who's F tier? Ladian. A Ladian is 100% F tier. You know who's F tier? Dustox. Fuck Dustox. Hate Dustox. Hate him every single time I run into him. You know who else is F tier? Masquerain. Dude, why is Masquerain a thing? You start as Surskit and you're Bug Water, and you're like, oh, okay, Bug Water, that's a cool combination. And then what? You lose the Water type and become Flying? You lose the Water Stab, and you're not even a good Pokemon besides? So much so that they actually had to manually boost your stats later in the game. You're one of the only Pokemon that Game Freak's ever done that to. I can't remember who the other one was. There was two or three Pokemon that Game Freak was like, you know what, we should probably make them better because they're awful. And Masquerain was one of those Pokemon. It's pretty embarrassing, you know what I mean? To be so shitty that Game Freak has to patch you better. You're the first Pokemon to ever get a buff. What is this, Smash Bros? I mean, damn. I don't really want to do megas either. So I really was just gonna do. We might, if I decide that I want to put the beginner evolutions in there too, I'd be fine with that. I like Crustle. Escavalier's all right. Okay, I'm gonna put Durant in F tier because he's disgusting. Also, I had an ant infestation recently, and he's giving me PTSD right now. So I'm good with not ever seeing him again. All right. You know who's not F, but is probably D tier? If we're gonna move up to D tier, we'll probably put more people in F as I think about it. But just for now, D tier is dude, I literally just saw him. Oh, you know who's F? Literally every single Wormadam. All the Wormadam are F. Why do they exist? Why can't you be Mothim? Mothim is not F tier. Mothim is not even D tier. I think he's higher than that. I like Mothim. And then the rest of you are just failures. The rest of you Wormadam. The Wormadam trio of just completely failing to achieve your dreams. That's basically what's going on there. And then the Burmese would go there as well. Kricketune is... Okay, here's the deal with Kricketune. It's a horrible Pokemon, but it's such a cool concept, and it's so weird and wacky that I can't dislike it. Okay, you know who's D tier? Volbeat and Illumise. Because I kind of like their designs, but they're so annoying to battle against, and they suck. They're the worst. Which is why they're not an F tier, because they're the worst, So those are going to be our D tier additions. Who else would go into D tier? I mean, Butterfree gets some OG clout, and it's oh, it's the first bug type, right? Butterfree is the bug type. But it's bad. It didn't even get a mega. They gave Beedrill a mega, but they were oh, Butterfree, no, you're good. No, you're really good. Yeah, Butterfree's going to go D tier. He has some OG fanfare, but okay, Fortress also goes into D tier. I'm not putting him in F because I think he's kind of alright, but I mean, he's a horrible. Fortress, competitively, I understand he has his stuff. I'm not super big in the competitive scene, but, I've seen Fortress. Like, he does the spikes. He does the toxic spikes, I think, even. And, like, whatever else. Also, he knows rapid spin, so he can get rid of the spikes. So he's valuable in that way. Beedrill's better than Butterfree, so I don't think Beedrill goes into D tier. I think Venomoth goes into D tier. It's a bug poison type, but also it mains psychic moves. Like, what's that coming from? Freaking Elite Four Will of Gen 2 pulls out Venomoth. You're like, are you smoking something? That ain't no psychic type. But he can learn psychic. Yeah, but that's stupid, so I'm not gonna go for it. I like Vivian. I like Vivian visually. It's not great at battling, but it's not horrible at battling either. I think I'm a fan of Rabombi too. Rabombi's not that strong, but it's cool. Maybe we should just, since I can make decisions, and maybe we should like do some upper tier stuff, because I can think of like people that I would put in there. So like I would put, I'm gonna put Kricketune at C tier, because he is bad, which brings him down, but like his novelty gets him in like the middle area. So I'm cool with that. Another C tier is Shedinja, because again, very gimmicky, but sort of cool, sort of alright. Ninjask is B tier. Ninjask is so fast that it's incredible, and it's like, you kind of have to respect him, because the speed. He sort of just gets it, Let's see. I've never used Vikavolt, but I know that it's extraordinarily strong, and the fact that it looks cool means I'm going to put it in B tier as well. I think Vikavolt going in B tier is totally fine. I used to hate Araquanid just from the way it looked. I was like, ugh, like that's gonna make people vomit. Anybody with arachnophobia is like, dude, Araquanid, and like it hides in pools and water. I'm never going swimming again. But when you use it, it's like, oh, it's pretty good, and also like it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna put that in B tier as well. Araquanid goes into B tier. Galissapod goes into A tier. That dude is so strong, so buff. Buff AF. Like, hot damn. And then, you know what? Let's do our first S tier. Excelgor goes into S tier. The coolest bug-type Pokemon by a mile and a half. So cool. Absolutely incredibly cool. Very much enjoy that. I think Scizor is, like, A tier. Other people like him more than I like him, but he's A tier. So, I can go beyond, like, my own biases and be like, you know what, just objectively, this Pokemon is, like, a really cool design and is very good battle-wise. Another A tier is going to be Heracross. Yeah, let's inject some positivity into this video instead of filling up D and F all day long. Get some A and B and S in there, Positivity, make people's day better. Y'all came here to escape your lives and whatever. So, you know who the other S tier is? Is Galvantula for me. I hate spiders. Dude, I hate spiders, and the fact that I love Galvantula while hating spiders is just so impressive to myself. I'm impressed by my own ability to like this Pokemon. You know who else is S tier? Is Leavanny. Leavanny! Or like however it talks. I just think that's a cool idea. It's like French, sort of, or whatever it is. And it's one of my favorite bug types. I'm definitely a big fan of Leavanny. Dude, Gen 5 really made bug types good. You can thank, if you don't like Gen 5, but you like bug types, that doesn't make any sense. That's actually impossible. So, another Gen 5 bug type. Escavalier is, I'm not going to put him in S or A. I think he's B. Escavalier can, you know what? No, he's C. He can be C. Yeah, we'll put him in B. B is fine. You know who else goes into A is Crustle. I really like Crustle. Bug rock type. This dude's a monster. He has hella attack. He can get it done. Let's see. If we put Butterfree in D, I'm gonna put Beautifly in D as well, because they're basically the same thing. But Beautifly is a little better than Butterfree. But Butterfree is like bulkier. But I like Beautifly better visually as well. So that's why I put him in there. Shuckle is D tier. Come on. But he can do power split or whatever that move's called and become like the most powerful Pokemon in the game. Or like, yeah. Like that is a thing. But okay, so when are you gonna actually do that in like PvE? You're gonna do that in every battle? You're gonna like set that up? I don't think so. Shuckle's just one of those weird Generation 2 Pokemon that's like, why did you make this? But, you know, it's fine. I'm not going to complain about it. Where's Yanmega? There it is. Yanmega is C. It's a good Pokemon. Like, don't get me wrong on that one. But I don't like it that much. It's kind of disgusting. It's kind of like one of those gross dragonflies. And I'm not a fan of it. I'm actually going to put Ariados in B tier. And people may not agree with that. Because I don't think Ariados gets probably a lot of love from anybody. But it's solid. Dude, I say I hate spiders, and like there's not a single spider Pokemon that's below B tier, and there's been 3 of them. I don't know, it's a contradiction. I don't know what to tell you. Dude, this is so fun, by the way. Like, this is why I say, you can't stop me from doing this for the other 16 types. I will rake in as many views as I want, and you can call it cheap, and I don't care. I'm having fun. I do this for me. So, let's do... let's see, Vespiquen. I am a fan of Vespiquen. I don't think it's... I'm going to put it in C tier. C, like, this seems like, yeah... Like, they'll go in that way. Are there any other S tiers? Oh, let's do Motham's not S tier, but Motham is, like, B tier for me. Actually, no. Yeah, keep him in B tier. I thought about moving him to A. I really love his design. He's one of, like, the coolest... Of the, like, butterfly Pokemon, he's the best looking one. Like, for sure. Although you might say Vivian is... And, you know, you could be right, because there's, like, what, 20 whatever designs of Vivian, and even one of them is bound to look better than Motham, but I just like Motham's color combination, and, like, his whole, like, face stuff that's going on. Speaking of Vivian, put Vivian in C tier. Just to prove that I like Motham more, in case y'all were doubting me. Let's see. Ribombee is going to go into A tier. Ribombee is not that good of a battler. It's not that strong. Its special attack is, like... It's got base, like... I don't even know if it has base 90 special attack. Like, I know it's pretty weak special attack, but it's super fast. And, like, Generation 7 had almost no fast Pokemon. So just the fact that Ribombee had a speed stat that was higher than 70 was like, dude, hallelujah. You have to go on my team just so I can run from wild Pokemon. Finally. Thank you. So, yeah, that's good. Scolipede? I'm gonna put Scolipede in C tier. Scolipede's good, but it's disgusting and terrifying. So that's why it's in C tier. Pinsir goes into D tier. I think it's horrible. Horrifying. Just an unlovable monster. So not F tier, though, because it is good in a battle, which is the only thing that saves it from that. And, like, Durant is good in a battle, too, but I hate ants, so I'll tell you that. Parasect is D tier. Only because it looks cool, otherwise I'd put it into F tier. Parasect has no viability whatsoever in a PvE scenario. Oh, we didn't do Beedrill yet? Beedrill is C tier, because Beedrill's a little better than Butterfree. Like, of the two, Beedrill is the superior one. That's the one you'll want. Volcarona's B tier. I mean, you might say put it in S tier because it's literally like the god of bug Pokemon, which is true. It is like the best bug Pokemon. Unless, yeah, I'm not familiar with the Ultra Beasts, so like, don't at me with the Ultra Beasts. I'm probably just gonna leave them out of the list entirely. I don't know if they're good. I've never used them. I have no experience with Ultra Beasts. And, like, should we even put legendaries in here? Yeah, we probably should. Probably, there's no reason to exclude them. What's left? What's left? There's Armaldo. Armaldo is If I put Scolipede in C tier, I gotta put Armaldo in C tier. Because they kind of do the same thing for me. But Armaldo's sort of ancient, so that's better. So we'll put him in B tier. That's fine. I can sleep at night knowing I put him in B tier. It's totally fine. Is that everybody? Besides, like, the Megas and the... Oh, okay, Genesect. Dude, I don't care about Genesect. We'll put Genesect as C tier. I've never gone all in on, like, these legendaries. I don't know. I don't have experience with them. Especially ones that you can't even get, like, in-game without getting a gift or whatever. Like, if I can't get them regularly without an internet connection, I don't know anything about them. So... Okay, well then if we're going to judge these two Ultra Beasts based purely on their looks and my lack of experience, I'm pretty sure Buzzswole is, like, super buff. Like, super physical attacky. So we'll put him in B tier. And then I'm going to put... You know what? You're both going to go in B tier. I'll just cop out. That's fine. We'll be totally okay with that. And then, yeah. Like, for the most part... Okay, I'll do the lesser stages if they stand out from, like... If they would be in a different tier than their evolutions, then I'll put them somewhere else. Which is to say that... Okay, that's not true, because, like, most of these would go in F tier. So, like, why bother? Most of these bugs would go in F tier. Because they're tiny and they're useless. I think Scyther... Because Scyther used to not have an evolution, you can sort of treat him as his own Pokemon. So I think we could put Scyther in A tier also. And then they can go alongside each other. That's nice. Put the family back together. Put it like that. Left and right makes no difference, by the way. So I'm not doing it like that at all. Then we had Mega Heracross. Is that all the bug types? Yeah, because I don't care about the Megas. That's pretty much it. Alright, that's gonna do it for this bug tier list. We got in the S tier, Excelgor, Galvantula, and Leavanny. And in the F tier, we've got Ladian, Dustox, Masquerain, Durant, and all the Wormadam. I feel like that is 100% fair across the board. And then, you know, the difference between, like, B and C is negligible. D and C is sort of a difference. A and B is sort of a difference. But, like, this middle part, it doesn't matter that much. But that's going to do it for this tier list. I hope you enjoyed it. It's more rambly, I understand. But, like, you know, it does fit the format better if you're going to, like, make tier lists on the fly. So, also, if I was going to write a script where I'm talking about, like, these 50 bug types, I don't have time for that shit. I have other things to do, like make 16 more of these videos, okay? So that's going to do it for this. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Sunburned Albino, and I will see you guys next time.